Okay guys, so this is something that I really did not expect to happen this morning, but some breaking news. Love Island producers are facing a major serious lawsuit. Hey guys, it's Murad Morali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back again with another video. If you have not subscribed, guys, click that button. It is daily and consistent content. Inject it, guys. Click that button and subscribe. I am doing a Love Island finale event. It's going to be absolutely lit. People are buying tickets. There are roughly 8 tickets left, guys, before the entire event is sold out. And it's only been 4 days of me announcing this, so it's sold out extremely quickly. Go and buy tickets, watch the finale, food included, goodie bags, etc. It's going to be absolutely lit. Location will be around Waterloo, link in the bio. Now, let's get straight into this video where... Okay, sorry, you know when you go on these websites and they say accept this, accept that, like you can't even go on a website and read anything these days without, like, you have to always accept some condition. It's so annoying, like it's honestly so annoying. Anyways, mini rant. Love Island producers, guys, are accused of watching cast members shower and preventing a black contestant from succeeding on a show. 2 producers who worked on Peacock's Love Island's USA have filed a bombshell lawsuit claiming other producers prevented a black contestant from succeeding on the show, and they witnessed certain crew members watch the cast shower despite being instructed not to do so. According to court documents, 2 ex-Love Island producers, Jasmine Cresswell and Alex Rinks, are suing NBC and also ITV Studios, the producers behind the show. The suit accuses the defendant of race and gender discrimination, retaliation, failure to prevent discrimination, harassment and retaliation, whistleblower retaliation, and wrongful termination. Wow. The suit explained, Love Island is a reality dating show that originated in the UK and spawned in America. Contestants called Islanders stay in a remote place with challenges, etc. We know what the thing is. Despite on the season, Islanders are eliminated. Although Islanders are entertainers, they are also employees who rely exclusively on producers for food, shelter, and safety throughout production. Islanders work on set with crew members who work for long hours as well. Cresswell and Rinks said despite Love Island being a huge hit in the UK, it struggled to connect with audiences whilst on CBS. The show was moved to NBC for its 4th and 5th season. The producers said the network was determined to bolster ratings for the US franchise's 4th season and hired UK producers from the original show. Important part. However, Cresswell and Rinks said these producers hired, the UK ones, had a long history of racism and abusive practices. During their employment whilst on location, Cresswell and Rinks said they immediately grew concerned by the show's labour practices. Rinks said she accompanied about alleged unsafe and unsanitary conditions in the show's supposedly luxe villa, which was in reality a ramshackle, dilapidated ranch with inadequate plumbing and inoperable bathrooms. The villa was also unsanitary. Islanders generally were restricted to specific portable toilets connected to their rooms. These toilets were rarely cleaned and often broken and unusable. Showers in the villa's bathrooms were clogged and overflowing, the suit read. Further, they claimed the contestants were deprived of food and sleep to create drama. Producers further intentionally scheduled testimonial filming during food services, meaning Islanders were often pulled away from eating to film their testimonial segments. Cresswell said she accompanied about the alleged mistreatment of Islanders, particularly a black female contestant named Serenity Springs, one of the few women of color on the show. If you don't know who Serenity Springs is, I did interview her, so I'm going to insert one of those clips here.
I'm not having it. I just there's just a point where when is okay for me to stand up for myself?
Right.
When is it? I feel like I've just always felt like there was a jealousy from Sydney, and I never wanted to accept that.
Interesting.
And then the podcast solidified that feeling. I called her and I said, if you have something, I said, don't send me shit like that. And then me and her unfollowed each other and everything. And I blocked my bullies, so she's blocked currently. Yeah, Zita was like, yeah, the girls said that if you show up, they won't show up.
Wow.
That's a really intense, bold statement. Bystander bullying is a thing. And when you're not strong enough, you create a group. And I think that's what she's done.
Okay,
yeah, she feels like she needs to say something when it's unnecessary. I don't need to hear from you. If Zita wants to speak to me, Zita can speak to me. I believe in speaking to another grown woman as another grown woman. I don't need your assistant to send me a message for someone.
The suit alleged other producers called Springs a B-word, dumb and disgusting, whilst repeatedly interrupting or obstructing her ability to forge connections with male cast members, thus sabotaging her chances on the show. Miss Cresswell observed that the UK's show's pattern of mistreatment towards contestants of colour continued into season 4. From the first day of filming, Bush took steps to prevent Islander Serenity Springs, a black woman, from making connections with male cast members. Bush instructed all producers on an internal walkie system, don't let Serenity talk to any men. Wow! That night, Bush sent a list of couples who had spoken on day one to inform the following day's production choices. Miss Springs was the only islander not on the list. Further, she claimed the producers openly commented on video feeds of female islanders showering and having sex, creating a deeply uncomfortable work environment for women on set. The entire villa was equipped with cameras and islanders who were filmed for 24 hours a day, even while showering, and producers had access to a video feed. While producers were instructed not to watch this footage, certain producers disregarded this instruction and not only watched the intimate footage, but discussed it openly on set, including by making disparaging comments about female contestants' bodies, the suit alleged. The lawsuit added, for instance, one producer watched streams of nude female contestants and directed a female producer to look at her tees, commenting that a cast member's boob job made her boobs look really hard. Executive producers also pressured female islanders to engage in sexual relationships without regard for their personal preferences or genuine consent. The two said they made their grievances about Springs known during a meeting on July 25th, 2022. However, 2 days later, they were wrongfully terminated. After 2 days, guys, they were wrongfully fired. The lawsuit seeks unspecified damages. Wow, so this is a bombshell lawsuit with so many allegations and claims that have come forth about producers that were hired from the UK. Now, we know that season 1, 2, and 3 of Love Island USA was on CBS. The only really season that helped pick up the show was the season of when Justine won. However, it still was not as huge as the UK, and they wanted to transform that. So therefore, it was moved to, Peacock, where Love Island USA was, played. Season 4 was different than season 1 to 3. And this is where we saw Zita winning the show. And Serenity Springs was another individual on the show as well. So these producers who were treating Serenity in this way, allegedly, were producers hired from the UK team. So this is what these people from the US producer management team who left, these two people who are now making this lawsuit, are saying that these people making these comments, especially when it comes to the racism, holding her back, saying that she can't speak to any other men through the microphone and etc. These people were from the UK, hired into the UK, into the US, infiltrating with their racist tendencies to prevent XYZ from happening, which would make sense to me considering how we know things work when it comes to Love Island UK, where, the black contestant, specifically the black woman contestant who goes on the show, is always held back to a certain regard. We don't have many brown women who go onto Love Island UK, but when we do, we definitely do see that sentiment. Marlon is one example where, she struggled ridiculously initially. Shannon Singh is another example who got dumped within a couple of days. So it definitely does happen there as well. So this is a bombshell lawsuit. There's a lot of different allegations. It's a lot. And, there's going to be damages that they're going to be claiming. Love Island want this to be gone ASAP. They do not want this information to be publicized. Not good PR, not good press. It's going to get people talking, especially because Love Island USA has just started over there a couple of days ago. Whilst Love Island UK is also happening right now, they don't want these attachments in any capacity. So we'll just see what happens. Do I feel personally that this could be true? That's what I believe, but what I believe is different to what is being alleged and what is fact as of right now. Everything as of right now is allegations. It is a lawsuit. Things are being handled in a legal manner, and that's just where it needs to stay. Am I shocked and surprised? No, I'm not. I'm really not. So, once you look back at Serenity's journey, now things maybe, make sense, but it's a shame that, it's rooted in the UK producers heading over to the US, infiltrating. It's not really the Love Island USA team, it's rather the UK people doing it. So, that was a lot. I didn't expect it. Very detailed. Do let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this. Comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. Click that button. It is daily and consistent content. I feel like regardless of, allegations and etc., people are still going to watch these shows. Similar to Love is Blind, there was contestants coming out speaking about very unfortunate environments. However, everybody's watching the new season, child, when it comes in September. I feel like we all have memories of a fish. People forget and people just move on. That's just the reality, unfortunately, from what I see. Do let me know what your thoughts are when it comes to this, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Head over to my Love Island finale event that I am doing. It is in the bio below and in the pinned comment. Buy your tickets because it's going to be absolutely lit. Food, drinks, goodie bags, music, and I have an announcement to make as well. I'm going to do a speech at the end. So, it's just going to be a very meaningful event, most definitely. And also a meet and greet as well. Subscribe and I'll catch you guys soon for another review.